Do, 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 do. Guess who's back? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Back again. DC's back. Lachey again.
That's
I
hilarious.
yeah. I mean, it was either that or I was gonna start off with twin. Where you
Where
been?
have you been?
That's what I was gonna start off with, but I was like, wait a minute, wait a minute. So we are live in the limit color. Let me turn down my phone. Listen, we before we were like, guys, you know, bear with us because we're new at this. We're not new at this no more, but we're just coming back. So show
I
us some
know,
grace.
right?
Just show us some grace. Show us some grace. So as you know, or as you've seen, we have not been on lives. We still been posting our YouTube videos and everything like that. We haven't been on
Barely.
lives. Hey.
Oh,
Well, yes, true. Barely, but life be lifing. Okay, life be lifing, and life has been lifing two, three, four times over. Videos are coming. If we just talked about how we have a bunch of videos and we just haven't editing takes time. We talked about it on our last thing. It takes time. So we want to make sure when you come back with that hot fire, that hot we are in our Jamaican mode today, y'all. Just FYI. We're in our Jamaican mode today. Well, why? What's up? So back with that fire, we want to make sure we do it right. So it takes time to actually do the editing, but we have videos, we've been recording certain things. It's just life been life and catching up with okay, what was the algorithm of like I think it's 5 days, right? You post and then 5 days for to keep in the algorithm of YouTube and stuff like that. So it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. But we're here. We're here. We're here. Here.
we are back. We are back. We're going to do a little
Yeah.
catching up on this live because, as Lacey J said, we have been missing in action on Fridays for it's been like a month now. It could probably be a little bit longer than a month. Crazy thing about it. Yeah, it's been quite some time. But as she said, life has been lifing. We both individually been having stuff going on, and so we can't fake it. Me and Lee CJ facial expressions, our energy, you can tell when it's just not there, right?
Mhm.
And so we needed to make sure that we was good, and we didn't want to come on and just be like blah.
Yeah.
So we're back today,
Yeah.
better than ever.
Yeah. And live and living color.
Yeah.
So we're back. We're back, 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 we're back. So we're gonna start off where we normally start off. Can we start off with the week and then build up to what's been going on this last couple of months? Because I think that we can start off with the week, right? And be cool, or you want to start off with like the last couple of months?
I guess we might as well start off with the last month, at
Okay,
least month and a half, leading up to this week, I guess.
okay, okay. Yep, yep, yep. So do you want to go first, Lachey?
Sure, I guess. With me, what's been going on? So originally I was going to move, and so I ended up not moving, and so with that doing DIY projects. But in the midst of that, my dog, she is 16 years old now, and she's been going through some health issues with being older in dog years. That's what, like 90 something. And so every single day it's something new with older age and me having to um really just like kind of change my lifestyle for right now. When I leave out, I can't be gone more than 2 hours without having to come and check on her. And so with that put me kind of in like a little depressed mode because my dog is my everything. She was literally the first responsibility I had before moving out from with my mom in California. So yeah, that, and then with that, I kind of been on a change, like to become a better me, which you guys will start to see in the videos that I post. So I've been being more intentional with what I do, with what I eat, with how I think, with what I consume, just like everything. So I've changed pretty much quite a bit things. I work out now. I'm eating more healthier. I'm not going to say I'm dieting because if I have that stress moment and I need to eat some hot lemon pepper wings, I'm going to go buy them hot lemon pepper wings. But I'm gonna go to the gym afterwards and work it out. Um, but I've been still doing much better with staying consistent with it. Because me, I would normally start and I'll be on a good streak for about a week or two, and then I'll fall off in gym who. And so I've still been doing really good with my workout and eating better. And then what else has been going on? I've unfollowed all social media like blogger pages because again with me already going through that down moment with my dog, I'm like I need more motivation and less negativity. So I've unfollowed every blog page you can think of, and it's so funny, right? Because I thought I would miss it, which I don't, but now when I speak with some of my friends, they be like, oh, you seen what just happened with this person and this person? I'm like, actually I haven't. And my friends have been respecting my boundaries as far as not telling me what's been going on because I don't want to know, right? I unfollowed it for a reason. And so don't call me telling me about what's going on because more than likely it's negative and it ain't gonna bring nothing positive to me and I don't want it. Um, so yeah, but like I said, I'm gonna do all kind of videos on that. Don't want to go all the way in depth because I do want to save some of that for my videos. But yeah, I've been waking up way earlier than normal to give myself time before work. So it's been a lot of changes. It's been a lot of changes, and I'm getting used to these changes, and I'm excited about these changes. What about you, Lisa J? What's been going on with you, girl? Cause yeah,
uh, well,
people.
a lot. Welcome in everybody who's coming in. I don't think you even said welcome to nobody. See, we all rusty, but
We
welcome.
haven't.
We didn't say welcome
We're
everybody.
a little rusty, but
Rusty,
you
but
know,
yes, welcome in, welcome in. Hey, she says, amen. Got to protect your internal space. Yes, absolutely,
absolutely,
absolutely. Got to
absolutely,
protect that peace, all that good stuff.
yeah.
Um,
Because I've noticed
it,
really quick, not to cut you off, really
oh yeah,
quickly in regards to respecting your internal place, your internal space. I'm like a happy, bubbly, laughy type of person. And so with that, I just noticed me like waking up and being mad about something when I should be very
yeah.
blessed and thankful for where I am, even though I'm not where I want to be. And so I'm just like, okay, I need to cut out all that negativity because it's literally feeding into me. And then I'll find myself going down a rabbit hole on Instagram and 3 hours and pass by. And I'm like, girl, you could have been editing this YouTube video. So yeah, super important. But what was you saying, Lisa J?
Nothing. I literally was just talking about updates from me.
Tell the people,
And
girl.
I think I'm gonna say, I would do this because I have been. It's every time I try to, I get kind of like, I don't know about. It's all about protecting the peace or whatever. But I'm really just, I don't know. I'm in a different kind of headspace with it. So I'll start off with this, and maybe it'll gradually come out later. But I have moved. I think the last video I showed me putting a bunch of crap in storage. When I say crap, a bunch of crap in storage, which I plan on going in there and selling some stuff. So y'all in Georgia, come get this. Okay, 'cause I'm sick of that. So now she'd say spit it out. Hey, she just spit it out.
Hey,
Ooh, 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 ooh.
you know how black people are when they got a whole story before the story and beating around the bush. That is what he's doing at this present moment. And I love how he just called you out.
Really, she? Really? That's what we're doing today on this lovely I call it Saturday. My whole brain is all over the place. But a lot of good things has been happening. But I did move. And I downgrade, not well, I won't say downgrade because it's not downgrade. I downsized, not
Yeah,
downgraded. Where I
yeah.
am now, it actually worked out really, 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 really well because maybe I don't know how.
Everyone's hearing what you was going through in that house.
Whoo, and when I tell you, I am like, where's my check? I'm counting the
Yeah,
days, the weeks. Where's my what you call check? Because y'all jacked that house up, not me.
yeah.
So yeah, and I didn't. Whoo, child. I'm just praying that deposit comes back because it wasn't a low one, and leg up. So, but yeah, I moved. I'm actually in an apartment now, and everything. The thing is, which I love about it, that no one has ever lived here. It's brand new, all new things, everything. No one's lived here. There's like out of 12 units, it's like one other person who lives in the building. So there's parking. I like sometimes like I'll park here on Monday, I'll park here on Tuesday. I have a choice. So it's just easy, very, very, very easy. So I do like that. The neighborhood's nice. I love this neighborhood anyway. So it's a little bit further out, but y'all know I drive anyway, and I'm
Mhm,
driving all the time. So it's all good. But I went to, as y'all saw, I went to when I moved, I literally went to Florida. I drove to Florida, did a turnaround trip, and then drove to my parents' house in Jersey.
mhm.
And then a week there with my daddy's 70th birthday celebration, which was amazing. And then I drove back. Shout out to my sister who helped me drive back because I'm not as a spring chicken as I used to be when I could just do it all. So yeah, because as me and Lachey were talking before too, my legs like be getting. We sit down, we work at home, so we're like sitting or chilling or whatever, so we don't get that much circulation in there. So I was feeling it on the way up there, like whoa, okay, get your life.
Yeah.
So I drove back, and then right 2 days later, I'm finished moving, sorta, and then went to Mexico, and then the weekend after that, which is that Thursday, I went to Jamaica, and then I came back on that Monday. And I think this is around the first weekend, full weekend that I'm actually, or a week that
Mhm.
I'm home and actually unpacking stuff and organizing things and making house home things. So, yeah, uh,
So that's where we've
yeah,
been. Every Friday,
yeah.
she's for the last month and a half, you guys. She has been elsewhere but Georgia. Okay.
Everywhere is
Everywhere.
from in the A. Are you trying to say everywhere is far in the A? Yeah.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Travel. Yeah, 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 yeah. I'm like, let me sit down somewhere. But Lachey and I, we about to do some traveling. We about to go somewhere else. If y'all have not seen our Columbia video, go check out our Columbia video. This is gonna be Columbia Part 2.0
Right. Right.
minus the work, but
Right.
it's gonna
Right.
be, it's going to be it's gonna be great, great. So check this out. Check out our old Columbia videos, and then come back and check out some more stuff. We're gonna do that. So yes, that's where we have been all this time. All this time.
Mhm. But I'm
Yes,
assuming that
yes,
we're back for Fridays.
yes. We're back to Fridays, and because guess what? Things are mobile, and that's part of when you take a break like that, and sometimes that stuff is needed too. Uh, and
Absolutely.
it you're thinking, and in my head I'm thinking, and I'm like, okay, what can I do when I'm back in full effect now that everything is clear, and the dust has settled or settling. I can figure out, okay, what can I do next on my channel, because I've still been watching y'all, and we've been doing that, jumping on lives when we can, because
Yeah.
also work has been crazy too. So even with all the traveling, and I was talking to Shane, she was like, you still need to take a mental health day. Even with all that traveling, you sometimes people say, oh, I need a vacation from my vacation. So
Yeah,
sometimes
because
that,
you haven't
so
been
but
able to allow every vacation to sit in because literally You'll go on a vacation, y'all. She'll come back for 3 or 4 days, and then she's leaving to go somewhere else, and then she'll come back for probably the most a week, and then she's going somewhere else. So the
Yeah.
move and the vacation and nothing has been able to really just like sit in.
Yeah.
So going into the mental health thing, what have you been doing to take care of your mental
Nothing.
health?
Okay. Listen, y'all, let me tell you what I did Wednesday. And this is how I know I have not been. This is what Lachey and Corey had told me. You need to take a day because when I came back to work, I really just jumped in and started doing meet. I literally clocked out. Like I was supposed to go to lunch. I clocked out and not come back. I did not to work. I said, I'm not doing this. I'm done. I texted my go to my right hand man. I was like, hey, hold it down. I'm not coming back to work today. He was like, oh,
Yeah,
okay. And that's how
yeah,
I knew. I was like, oh, okay. I OD'd again.
yeah. You
Um,
need that time. But have you
needed that
took it
time.
yet?
So I have not taken it.
Look at me calling
But
you
that
out, but
just
have
happened on
you
Wednesday. It just happened on Wednesday. So I'm like, you know what? I wanted to make sure I had some money first so I can actually go, maybe do like, we always do it with some massages and stuff like that.
Mhm.
So do that or do something that I really, really, really want to do. And I'm like, nah, I want to just kind of chill out and just, I don't know. So we shall see. I am going to do that very, very, very soon though. But I have been walking. So actually, I have been walking, and that has been helping me just kind of clear my head and just taking walks and going
Yeah,
up in a treadmill, but then walking around my the the neighborhood and everything like
yeah.
that. So that hasn't looked good. And everything's in walking distance too. So and I walked when I got my nails done. So yeah, some of that has helped. What about you? What have you been doing for your mental health, my dear? Yes, your turn now.
So I asked you, and I haven't been doing much. Well, the one thing that I can say is, like I said, I am followed every social media blog that puts all kind of negative stuff. So I will say that's one thing I've been doing. Also, waking up early before work. Like with working from home, you can very much roll out your bed, brush your teeth, and throw on just a shirt and
Mm,
clock right on in. And
mhm,
so I have not been doing that lately because I realize when I do that, I'm like all over the place and I'm not actually prepared for work.
mm,
And so I've been getting up an hour before work and giving myself, I've been really into doing my skincare, which my skin is looking very good. Okay, I
glow,
must say.
glow, glow.
um
Go ahead and
so
glow.
I've been, what you say?
She cause she glowing, y'all. Like she don't need that makeup. She just put it on for y'all because we had to
Thank
come back
you.
with that. But baby, that
Thank
skin has been skin.
you. But yeah, I've been way into my skincare now. I've went down every rabbit hole there is, and it's spent so much money on all different kinds of skincare. Now I think I finally found my favorite one. But other than that, oh, and I've been doing a lot of DIYs. I am a person that love to try and do it myself before I go and spend all the money on it. So that's been another thing I kind of been. I was about to say nothing, but then I was like, wait, let me think. And all of those things make me happy. Doing DIYs, fixing up my place. I have a whole new a bathroom room, as you can see, background set up by my office. Um, so I've been doing all of that. Like I said, I will indulge a little bit more in the upcoming vlogs, working out, eating better. That really ain't for my, I guess that is still mental too, because I feel good when I do all of these things. Because I know you had asked me that too, because I've been having a lot going on, and you was like, friend, where are you mentally? What have you been doing? And I was like, nothing. And then I had to think about it just now when you asked me again. I was like, I guess I have been doing stuff. So yeah, girl, we listen, taking it day by day at this point.
step by step, day by day. And it's baby steps, and it's not, you know, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon, because
Yeah.
you can't rush certain things like that. So, and plus, when
Yeah.
you get used to certain things, then, you know, you have to change it up a little bit. So
Yeah.
that's the major thing. But let me ask you a question too. So, what, after taking this mental health and stuff like that, what was the motivation to say, okay, let's go back and start doing our lives again? I'm going to answer that first.
Um, my co-host being back in Atlanta and able to go live with me.
Period. And this is not because I didn't miss doing them. It's just that when you're all over the place and you're doing so much, and it's like, oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even thinking it, like it wasn't
It
forefront. I
wasn't priority, and that's
Yeah.
okay, because like you said, you can't, when you already see that your cup is already about to overflow, you need to worry about what's most important at the time, and then you moving and getting everything. Everyone knows how moving is a headache. On top of you moving with traveling, all of that, it's just been a lot. So it wasn't time, but it's time now. I had to slide that in there, of course, but but we are back better than ever. Energy is there because, like I said, y'all, we couldn't go live. We would have been completely bland, and it just wouldn't have been us.
No,
So I'm
it
happy
wouldn't.
to be back, though. I miss lives. You miss lives?
Yes, I do miss that. I am happy to be back. So I'm like, you know what? Everyone and the people, shout out to everyone who's here now, but also shout out to the people who always come back on the replay and watch us. We appreciate you for show. And I'm like, I love that. So I love the support. I do having that chats with y'all. We always have some good laughs and everything. So I'm like, you know, it's what do we call it? It was our like, this is part of mental health too. Like, having these conversations and having
Yeah.
all this stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. So this is just something adding back to me doing. So it's really, really good. So I did miss the lives, and I'm glad
And
that they're
then
back, and we got you. And
and
some
then
of y'all here too.
calling us out and trying to hold us accountable. Like, where y'all
Yeah.
at?
Whatever
Where
Miss
y'all been? We
T
step into
is,
other people's lives and they like, so
right.
where y'all been? Where y'all at?
Right, twin, where you been? And Miss T, whenever she pop up, she hopefully she'll see this. Ma'am, call, you don't have to call us out no more. We here. Okay. We here. We're here and we're back. So
Yeah.
there we go with that. So okay. We have been, as we talked about, we have been um, you know, still recording and stuff. Is there anything you say that people should expect from your content moving forward now that you've, you know, taken the live breaks, but you've been still recording? Is there something that you should be expecting?
Yeah. One of the big things, and that's how I know, like I said, I was down and out. Is getting back to my business, y'all. Like, my business is my baby, and I was going super, super hard on my business, and I have not been for the last, I'll say, at least 7 months. Like, I still burn my candles around and all of that, but I have not been on my business. And so coming out of this thing, right, and thinking about being a better me and being more intentional, I have to get back to my business. I have not done one entrepreneur vlog. Like, what? I have a whole business. So expect to see more entrepreneur vlogs, more vlogs, I guess, giving tips of what helped me to become a better me and things that I've cut out to help me mentally and physically and things like that. What else? Travels. I know it's been a minute since y'all seen a travel vlog, but baby day is coming. Okay. Um, and then what else? Really just upping my content. Um, in the beginning of YouTube, right? Every single video, I made it a point to add something new. And I went back and I looked at like my last 4 videos, and I didn't really add nothing new in the videos, even though I liked the videos and I thought they were good. My whole goal is to add something new until I find whatever concept is better for me. And I looked and I was like, girl, this is how I know. The viewers may not know, right? Y'all may not know. But looking at it, I was like, girl, you have asked this. You like could have did a much better. And that could be me being hard on myself because with certain things I am like a perfectionist, but I just didn't do nothing new. So getting back to doing different things, adding different things to my content, and being more intentional. Again, going back to intentional, being more intentional about what I'm putting out. And I want to get to more evergreen videos. I know I was talking to you about that. But not too much, right? I still want to keep my vlogs, but I got a lot of knowledge and I got a lot of things that I can help people out with when it comes to evergreen, especially the entrepreneurship. When I tell you, I went through hell to get everything my LLC, creating a business. I built my own website on my own just by taking a class. So, telling people how to do things like that. So, I got a few things in mind. What about you?
So yeah, as I was saying before, and as she was saying, the travel vlogs are coming the way I do. No, so that has been the biggest thing, the travel vlogs. But I will say that it's going to be, y'all going to see, and I'm in a experimental phase right now. So as you can see, I changed my intro a little bit, and I'm like, someone had said it on somebody's live before. It was like, while you have a smaller channel, experiment. So that's what I'm going to be
Yeah,
doing more. I'm going to be experimenting
absolutely.
with different things and stuff like that. I'm going to be experimenting with how I record. I'm experimenting on how I edit. I'm experimenting with different intros. I was like, okay, I might have liked that one that time and this time. And shout out to, oh my gosh, shout out to You Learn with Robert. Shout out to you. I forgot, and I'm gonna shout you out another video too, because he literally, when I posted my last video, because it's the first time and I hate iMovie, but I first time I had to use it because
Hey, I love
I
iMovie.
I just I was mad because it was just doing too much, and I'm like, it don't take all that.
Yeah,
And so I literally, because I had to uninstall my, well, no, I did it by accident. You know how the videos you're talking about, that I uninstalled the app that had all of my YouTube videos on there, and I was like, what? And I clicked and I looked at it too. This is what happens when you don't take mental breaks. And I uninstalled it, so all the extra content that was with it was gone. So I lost my intro, lost all that stuff like that. So I was just like, I have to do something. I need to push something out because I said I was going to. So I just used iMovie, and he was like, when he hit me up, he was like, "Hey, great vlog." And he's like, "But your music, your audio levels, because it's different on iMovie." And he was like, it kept fluctuating really, really bad. So just look out for that. But shout out to You Learn Robert, because he said that, and I
oh,
was like,
that's
okay.
what's up.
Yeah, because when I played it back in iMovie, it was okay. But he said when you go on to YouTube before you post it, he said put it as unlisted because it'll clink out all the stuff you see and
Yeah.
you'll be able to see that stuff. So I was like, oh, okay. So I am going to be, like I said, experiment with different things, angles, different editing programs too. I'm still, my goal too is still Kind Master. I love that, but until I figure out what I did, then I'm going to be experimenting with the other ones too. But I'm going to be doing a lot of experimenting, like travels, like she was saying, and some more hauls, but not Sheen, because I don't make that much money, y'all. Not yet. Get me some money on YouTube or something, and also more hauls, okay? Give me
Right.
that. I got you, but it's gonna be like little mini things because, like I said, I moved and I downsized, so I have to kind of start over and condense and all that other crazy stuff. So a lot of that is coming. Some big surprises are coming too. So we're going to gradually blow that out, who knows. But I also want to start doing like contests and different things like that to get you guys more involved because, like again,
Yeah.
love the interaction of that stuff, but I want to do some more interactive things that I like to do and be like
Yeah.
connect with you guys some more. So that's going to be some of the biggest things on there, and I'm excited about it. But I'm also like I'm like, I feel like it's going to be a challenge, but a good challenge because I'm going to push
Yeah.
myself and challenge myself to like go outside. Because one thing that we were talking about before, what Lachey was saying, is that was that um we and I lost my train of thought. Like it was something you were saying about trying to look at other people's stuff and what I like about seeing other people's
Oh yeah.
content and everything like
Content.
that, and trying to like um I wanted to mimic but make it my own, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So
Of
me
course.
mimicking it
Basically just
and
getting the inspiration, inspired by
exactly.
somebody else's, and yeah.
Yeah, I want to do that and really get that real good rhythm going. I already have my rhythm for talking. I'm not whatever that, but I want the rhythm of how I do things. So I'm going to be
Yeah.
playing around with it and seeing and
Yeah.
trying everything in my power to do what and make it so I can still be enjoying it or
Yeah.
make it enjoyable. Because I don't want to dread this ever. I don't want to
Yeah.
ever dread
Yeah.
this. I dread this, then I need to stop or take a step back.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
those are
Absolutely.
the major things on that.
Yeah. No, that's good because that also helps with switching it up and seeing what the audience like, right? Knowing your audience. That's one of the best things that my best friend slash old boss taught me with joining management is knowing your audience, right? Because we're
Mhm.
recording and we like it, but who's to say that the other people like it? So playing
Yeah,
around with your content and switching it up and changing it, you get to see what really sticks and if the numbers goes up and things like that. Because just being real, I mean, I love it to look back on and be able to reflect, but I do want to get monetized and I do want to get paid from making content and becoming a full content creator. And I don't see nothing wrong with it. People would be like, well, I'm not just doing it for the money. Well, I'm not doing it for just the money, but I'm also doing it for the money as well. I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I'm not editing a video, it's not just 10 minutes. So if I'm going to be dedicating a lot of my time to recording and editing and things like that. I mean, I do want it to make a little sense, but that's not the only thing I'm doing it for. But I mean, let's be honest.
yeah, yeah. And we have been talking and talking, and I'm like, you know what? We usually have some questions for you guys. So thanks y'all for sticking with us. But
You
if
know we
anyone
rusty.
yeah, we know y'all know we rusty, but if you guys do have anything that you guys have seen in our content and our videos that you're like, you know what, tell us something that you would like to see more of or something that you actually like about our videos or whatever, you're like, you know what,
Absolutely.
or I want you guys should try, or suggestion, you guys should try to do these kind of videos, go ahead and put it down in the chat. That'd be great.
Yeah,
So just make sure that you are doing that as well. But yeah, well, we're sorry guys, like we usually Charlotte
I
to our
know.
hearts. We love you
It's
guys.
okay.
Charlotte
I
to our
know.
heads on our hearts. I'm sorry.
It's a-okay.
Right. And don't forget, smash that like button. I forgot about that too. I was like, oh wait, we supposed to be doing something. Oh yeah, smashing that like button. So make sure you do that. So yeah, let me just smooth it on while
And
you
then
guys.
also, again, not to cut you off, also comment um what's something that you do to help you mentally as well, right?
Mm,
Because it may be something, a new idea that we may like and want to pick up on.
mm-hmm,
Um, so yeah, the life is crazy and it can be crazy. Even when you're up, it could still be crazy. But the whole point of life is to live life and not allow life to run you basically and take over and run you through the wall. Okay. Um, so mental health is really, really important. So if you guys have any suggestions or anything with that, and then also like Lacey J said, any extra content that you guys would like to see from us, anything that you guys think that we could implement, we are both okay with constructive criticism, right? Good reviews and bad reviews are both good because it lets you know what you can possibly do better, whether it's personally in your business, work wise, whatever the case may be. I like to hear that. So let us
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
We're Lachey and I are both supervisors, so we know all about feedback, and you don't get better unless you are, um, taking that feedback. And we take feedback very, very well. We may take it a little bit too well because we go, "What? You did what? Oh, we gotta fix that. We gotta fix that." No. So we take feedback very, very well. So again, like I said, and it doesn't have to be super anything, or it's okay. Like I said, someone hit me up on Instagram, was like, "Hey, this," and that was really, really helpful because I was like, I didn't know. So that was really, really good. So again, we love that. In the comments, make sure you put that down in there because again, we will do that. And we're still growing, 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 growing. We are, we're speaking it, we're growing. So make sure that, we'll take that in mind because as we said before, you can really learn anything from anybody, like anything from anybody. So
Oh yeah,
that
you
is
can learn something from a homeless person.
person, right? So yeah, let me see. So with all this stuff with mental health and us taking a little step back from the lives and us kind of trickling in
And
with showing
not just
our
from the mom,
context.
from everything.
You're right. How do you plan to balance personal life and YouTube lives and life now? Is there a new forecast?
Pretty much, really pretty much the same. I just needed to change my home around to because my home I decorated it, but it didn't feel like homey.
Mm,
Um, and so I don't know. I felt like it kind of did something to my mental too. And so I had to
mm,
brighten it up and add colors and change things and all of that. And so I think that that's helped. You know how you gotta like change up your environment.
yeah.
I feel like I had to change up my home. Um, and so I plan on really just doing the same thing when I'm clocked in. I'm completely focused with work. One of the things that I did cut out is I've learned that I cannot work and watch TV. I can only work and listen to music or podcasts or maybe like someone's live because I can get distracted. It's very easy to get distracted and then I'll realize that I'm off the clock but I'm still thinking about work. And so with that being distracted from, like I said, working on content and editing or coming up with ideas for videos that I should do. So I plan on still balancing it the same way that I was doing it because I think that it worked out perfect. But I had to make sure that when I'm clocked in to work, I'm clocked in to work. So when I clock out of work, I can focus on everything else and not have it drag into my personal life.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, that's I don't really know what to say with that because I just really plan on just doing the same thing. Like I said, I had to mentally get right. I had to move my things around in my house, decorate it, add more colors, things that motivate me. As you can see, if you guys haven't watched my video, I did create a DIY inspirational slash motivational wall behind me by my desk. So I just read those little things to keep me going throughout the day or whenever I feel like I'm knocked off, I will read some of these words, and it keeps me going. Like, okay, girl, you got this. Um, so yeah.
Okay. Guess who's in the building right now? Miss T. We just talk about you. She
We
said, "Well, we been live." Oh my gosh. Hey, Miss T with the
We was
T.
just talking about you,
We
girl.
were just talking about you. Good to see y'all back on the block. Don't be fooled by the rocks of sky.
You so silly. We always sing it so
I
damn
know.
slow.
Always listen. I know we sound a little similar to the artist, but don't copyright us now.
You so stupid.
Ain't got the sense. Ain't got the sense. Alicia, she said she loves the wall.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, yes, yes. Um, so for me, I do have to do things differently. I have to do things way differently now. I have to prioritize, and I'm prioritizing YouTube and remembering to. That's still a little bit of a something for me, remembering to record. But I am recording, and I'm recording just to get it what I have in my head because I already picture how I'm going to do it, and I just record it. But just my personal life, it has changed, so I have to balance that the way I really, really, really need to balance that. I'm
Yeah.
still going to be making sure that I do that, but I have to prioritize other things as
Yeah.
well. So my balance is going to look a little bit different. But and I'm very careful of what I am recording now and how I'm recording or who's around, and what I'm getting and what I'm not getting. I don't, and this past 2 weeks, I think I have been to two graduations. My niece graduated high school. Shout out to my Kayla. She graduated high school. But then my nephew, he got graduated from eighth and went to ninth grade. So going to graduations and everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, making sure that I'm recording enough to record. I said, okay, that's enough, and hit my stop button. I have a stop button now. Okay, stop. Enjoy your family.
Oh
Enjoy
yeah,
the people around you.
absolutely.
So that stop
Absolutely.
button is more. I'm going to be using that more. I'm going to get
Yeah.
enough to where I'm saying, okay, you know what? Visualize it, get it in, get it right, get it tight. But that stop button, that's how I'm going to balance that personal life because I'm like, I want to be in these moments because some of these moments you're just not going to get back.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
so I don't. No, I don't want to use that whole time for that. I want to make sure that I am A, being respectful of everyone, but also B,
Yeah.
getting what I need to get because A, this is my life now. I
Yeah.
am a YouTuber, but also enjoying it so I don't get to that what we talked about before, to that
Right.
point
The
of
burnout stage.
burnout. Yeah, burnout,
Yeah.
and I'm I need to take a break, and this is going on.
Yeah.
No, I want to be able to build up to where I'm like, okay, if that break does happen and I have enough content or whatever to what we said, schedule those posts and
Yeah.
stuff like that, I can
Mhm.
do that. So
Yeah.
yeah, that is really, really, really good. Are y'all drinking tonight? you
Miss
know,
T keep on calling us out, okay?
Listen, okay. We first of all, we are on Jamaica vibes right now. Okay,
We didn't
um,
make nothing fancy, nothing
nothing
too fancy,
fancy. I
but I
just
am drinking a shot slowly, a tequila shot slowly.
I am drinking the ever so fancy H2O by by Costco.
Hey, that Kirkland's water, baby. I love everything about Costco's. We ain't even gonna get into Costco's because at this point they need to sponsor me. We ain't even gonna get into Costco's.
Okay, like Costco, Costco. We have a fancy name for Target. We need a fancy name for Costco. Because yeah, Costco, Costco. Um, yes, balance is important. Yes, ma'am.
It is.
It
It
is.
is.
It
Because like
is.
you said, you want to those memories are important. Those memories are important, and you don't always have to have memories where it's a picture or it's a
Yeah.
video or whatever the case may be. And anything can happen the next day. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And so that quality time with your friends, family, and loved ones. But then also, like you said, not everyone is content creators or YouTubers. So you do also want to be able to respect other people, and they may not want to be recorded, or they may just It just may not be that day. We're humans, right? And that day may not just be the day for that person, and we want to include them in there. So yeah, balance is key. But then also too, like, not everything need to be on YouTube. And we're both like that anyway. Me
Yeah,
and Lisa J, y'all are some super private people. Okay. And when I say super private, it's a little bad on how private we are. Like my one friend, she said, and mind you, she's my best friend. She said, at this point, I'm not gonna know you getting married until you walking down the aisle. And that's so. When she said that to me, I said, "That's so bad. I am
it's
not that darn private." But so this is a lot for us to be showing what we show, honestly.
yeah.
But it also help us get away from that, because it's also okay to rely on family, friends, and loved one. But baby, listen, I don't know who we think we are, because I don't know
You-
how strong we think we could be.
Listen,
So
okay, okay. Miss T said, "Lisa silly. I can't wait to hang out with y'all. We can't wait. Listen, y'all. Miss T
we're gonna
coming.
have a ball. We is gonna have a ball, Miss T, when you come out here. Listen, me and
Hey,
Lisa J, when we hooks up, we hooks up, okay, and we have
listen,
so much fun, and it's always going to be laughs.
listen, and we gonna have some good food too because we gonna eat. Well, and then you gonna come to Atlanta and do is eat. Okay, you gonna
One
eat.
thing you gonna come and do is eat. Because what is mandatory? You can't survive unless you. Look, that H2O can only do so much, Lizzie J.
Right, right, right. You know, I'm drinking it all now. So when you come, I'm drinking. I'm drinking it all now. So when you come, good. When you come, good. So yeah, that that is one of the biggest thing too.
Girl, not my phone dying. Somebody may be calling me. Psych. Girl, let me stop.
Oh my god. So okay, moving right along. What are your plans to grow the channel?
Pretty much the same thing. Well, number one and most important thing is getting back to being consistent. Because we both was on it. You know what I'm saying? But again, as we were saying, life and and so getting back to being consistent. And the good thing about us both is a lot of times we always got backed up video. So I need to get into, regardless of what's going on, still editing and getting it up, because I have to remember that it's not the present moment of what I'm going through at the present moment, at the present time. So for sure, getting consistent. I want to get to posting Tuesdays and Saturdays. So that is one thing on growing it, is because I noticed, like, there's a huge difference when you're consistent and when you like fall off and it's been like a week. Like when I'm consistent, my subscribers go up, the engagement on the videos go up, how long they watched it goes up. Like I can completely see the difference. So getting back consistent and posting every Tuesday and Saturday. I want to get out at least 2 videos a week. And then like you said, pretty much experimenting and getting back to every video, adding something new, seeing if I like it, see if it works for me or whatever the case may be. And then also getting back to like what I was saying as far as the perfectionist. Um it's important as well to always invest in yourself and invest in your business. And YouTube for me is invested in my business and investing into myself. And it is this one guy. When I tell you, I stops for him for when he posts, because his content is like, it makes me so happy, just because I feel like through editing and everything, even if the person is not talking, just from editing and transitions and stuff, you can like see somebody's personality. And I cannot wait for my content to get to the level of what I want it to be. And so with that, I have to invest in it, right? Invest my time, invest in courses and things like that, because I do only edit in iMovie, and like you said, I do want to experiment um editing in other platforms, because I know with what I have in mind, iMovie cannot do that. So yeah, I plan on doing a lot of things. Going live more with you, solo with other people, collabing, and yeah, a lot of different things. What about yourself?
So one of the biggest things that I know that like really really works for me too is I need to do more shorts again. I am
Look,
short
what we do at work. Hold on.
because I'm calling you out, Lachey. You better do them shorts.
Hey, y'all, at work in a meeting when somebody say something we don't want to hear. When I tell y'all, we will cut our camera off in a minute.
Real with the quickness. Or we are
Long
gonna make a
story, I don't know
disrespectful
what's
face.
going on.
Hold on,
Soon as you
Paul.
said the shorts,
I know,
I forgot all about that. I
I
need to get into
know,
that too.
but when I tell you shorts are like really, really, really like every time I do a short, I get a subscriber.
I don't. I get about 3 views, and I'd be like, to hell with y'all. When I tell you, you get a lot on shorts and TikTok, and when I tell you, TikTok and shorts don't like me, them fools don't like me, and I'm sick of it.
So
I'm sick of it.
listen, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. Marco words. When we together, I'm gonna take one of yours and do a short and see what happens. Let me do it from your thing, and I'm gonna show you, see what
And
happens.
guess
I don't
what?
always get.
You're gonna be doing all my shorts, because I already know I'm
Oh
gonna have views because of what you're going to do.
no,
So get ready
I'm
for
going
a
to.
payroll at this point.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Hold on. Let me get Miss D's comment. What she said, them shorts be helping me out big time. Lachey, do you use hashtags in your shorts? You use
When I tell you, I used 100 hashtags, I've used 3 hashtags, I've used 5 hashtags. But you know what? I know myself, and I think it could be just because I'm not feeling it. So obviously, because I'm not feeling it,
hashtags?
the video that I
Yeah.
will create just gives that I'm not feeling it.
Yeah.
And so I think I just have to put more effort, I will say. Because I'm not a half-ass person, so I don't even know why I'm just like, I, it's just a lot, y'all. It's just a lot. I'm gonna get into it, because I do want to be a full-on content creator. I don't want to just be a YouTuber. I want to be good with TikTok. I want to be good with Instagram, and I want to be good with YouTube. And so the only way I can do that is by posting. So I know I've told you, Lacey J, that I told her, y'all, on Saturday last week that I was posting on all 3 platforms. You think I did that? I said, guess what, friend? I'm posting on Instagram, I'm posting on TikTok, and I'm posting a short. And she's like, yay, I'm so proud of you. And it's a whole nother week. About to be a whole new Saturday. And I don't know what it is. I'm actually a person that is never intimidated. So I don't know why I'm so intimidated by TikTok and shorts. I really don't know why, but I figured out that that's what it is. I'm intimidated by it, and I don't know why. Because baby, it ain't
So
nothing normally to
remember
do.
this though. The most viral videos are people who didn't even think it would go viral. They just say, I wasn't even going to post it, but I posted it anyway and it went viral.
Yeah,
Remember that.
yeah.
Remember that.
Girl, you stressing me
So
out.
let
Stop.
me read. She said, yes, this is to you, Lachey. Yes, good answer. The waiting for people to realize your talent in videos. I know exactly what you mean.
Yeah,
So yeah, yeah, absolutely. I again the biggest thing that's the biggest thing for me. Like she said, being consistent, all that good stuff, but actually doing more shorts and actually creating them not on shorts. I'm gonna create it on like my regular video, like I would do. That's a little bit more time consuming, but I'm gonna have to like go into the other apps and just edit it so I can post it on Reels and post it on TikTok and post the same video on each platform, so it does not, you know, I don't have to do it on each one, and worry
Yeah.
about, little logos in there and they're gonna copyright me, all that good stuff. So that's my biggest thing, to focus more on shorts, and being more consistent and actually, again, doing the lives. Like if I'm somewhere and I'm like, let me go live real quick, like the
Yeah.
vertical live. I heard the vertical
Yeah.
lives push out a lot more than, because I want to get, we in the monetized game too. We want to get that monetized. But I want to
We are going to. We're speaking it
we
into
are
existence.
speaking, mark our words, and speaking into existence.
Yeah.
Um, but yes, we are going to be doing that. Other than that, yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So, and I know we are, look and see. I'm just trying to miss nobody. Yeah, we're rusty.
No, we
Uh, yeah, we're okay. Just making sure we ain't miss nobody. Okay, good. So, other than that, did you have anything else that you wanted to tell the people that they need to know, whatever, before we end this live that we haven't had in a minute,
can't. No, just that we miss you guys. We appreciate all of you guys' support. Like every single thing. I don't care whether you wasn't able to watch it, but you shared it, or you told somebody, or you wasn't able to watch it and you wasn't able to comment, but you kept the thumbs up. I don't care what it is. I don't care if you was only able to come to the live for 5 to 10 minutes, because we understand life and you may have had something else to do. We just appreciate all of the support that we get from you guys. And I feel personally, with being a small YouTuber, I feel like I get a lot of support from you guys. So I super appreciate it, and promise to stay consistent and get it together and up it, and like I said, bring more evergreen content to where hopefully it can help you guys out in whatever shape or form with whatever content it is that we put out. But super appreciate y'all for the ones that showed up today. I know it's been a minute, but y'all seen that notification or y'all seen it pop up and y'all clicked in. So y'all some real ones, and we appreciate
yeah,
it.
yeah. I'm gonna read this last comment. I have a whole other channel, bunch of content, and have not posted a thing. I'm trying to do better than saying I was going to post for months. Yeah, just that's advice from us to you, to everyone who wants to start, because just do it. It's not even whatever. We kind of just, what to do it. And Lachey did it before me, and I was just like, yeah. She's like, just do it, friend. And I'm like, okay, just and just do it.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
do it scared, do it nervous, do all that stuff.
yeah.
But
You got to, you got
yeah,
to.
you have
We've
to.
been talking about it for a few years, y'all.
Yeah,
So the fact that we just started last year and we've been
yeah.
literally talking about YouTube for a few years,
Mhm.
I was just like, scared money don't make money. So you got to get out there.
That part.
And
That part.
so here we are. And then she's the one who started. Well, really, Miss T, and then Elise, and now this is how we're on lives. Because at first I was like, okay, let's just do a little video or two, and then here they come talking about lives, and I'm just like, I'm so scared. You guys are doing too much, but scared of what? I just be playing games, but I love
Okay.
it. Now this is part of our lifestyle now, and I love it. Very therapeutic, and um
Yeah.
just want to be able to continue to be proud of ourselves and see how much we've grown and where we started and where we will become. And so I'm excited about everything.
Yes, me too. Me too. And I'm just gonna end off with the same thing Lachey was saying. Thank you guys for supporting us. Again, we know life be life, and like it likes to like it likes to life. So we appreciate y'all and the support. All of it helps and counts. And we were really just talking about people who support us still, no matter what, even though. And shout out to everybody who was asking about us on Teeth Law, like, hey, when y'all going live again? Like, ugh. So
Yeah.
shout out to that. Like we
Yeah.
the community is amazing and we love that. And you can't get anywhere without a community, a village or anything like
Absolutely.
that. So loving the YouTube village that we have came upon and everything like that is really, really great. But so we are going to end this live. We are at on the dot, Lachey. We are literally an hour on the dot. We did what we needed to do. We came, we saw, we conquered. I think we did a
Yeah.
great live tonight for our first
Yeah.
comeback one. It was great.
Yeah.
A great turnout for us. Not like I literally scheduled it today. And that's because they were like, we don't see an icon. I said, oh crap. So and the thing, so shout out to y'all. Again, see the
Yeah.
notification. Let me jump on here and see what's going on. So we really
Absolutely.
appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And we just love the support and we'll support you guys as well still. Hey y'all.
And until the next time. And that's what we're gonna do to another thing that you
Oh,
had asked before we end out as far
yeah.
as changing the content and everything. I'm trying to get like stay. I need the music in the beginning
Oh,
down, and when we end our live, I need the music with a whole little thing. I need to hit her up, ma'am. What did you do and how did you do it?
right. Stay. You know, we like stay can listen to the replays. We need to figure out how you did the music because, baby,
Yeah.
shoot, actually, Stay got her own music. You hear?
Yeah, I feel like I'm watching a whole TV
Stay.
show.
Hey, any people want to sing out there and get me and Lachey song going? Like, I will sing. But yes. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Oh,
Almost close
Janet.
to I'm sorry. Yes, you just got to the end. But hey, check us out on the replay with only an hour and 1 minute long. But check us out on the replay. We did talk about a lot of updates and some haven't told yet, but we getting there. We got you, and we appreciate you too as well. You're one of the ones that are asking where y'all going, what's up. So
I know.
again, thank you guys. We'll have a cool outro maybe next time, but and maybe a night bot, maybe. All right, y'all. Bye. What did you say? Okay.